All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am John Lewis. As you know, I've had a couple properties where, unfortunately, we've had to go through the eviction process in order to regain possession of the properties. This particular one, the tenant buyer has not vacated the property yet, but she did ask for an extension. So she's behind. She and another guy who was staying with her, they're behind quite a bit. Hadn't heard from them in years or anything like that. And unfortunately, I had to hire an attorney and go after them legally. So we had to file an unlawful detainer suit, and we won suit. And then we were going to proceed with the eviction process. However, she actually voluntarily, she was going to volunteer to leave, besides the sheriff coming and sort of putting everything out on the streets. And that's definitely the last thing that I would want to happen. So we were slated for her to vacate the property on yesterday, which was June 30th. However, she shot me a text on the actual day, just asking, and my instructions were to the attorney, if she doesn't drop off the keys today, then let's go ahead and schedule the sheriff. And that came about because we had, I was supposed to meet an insurance adjuster, and she actually reached out to the insurance adjuster about them taking care or paying for some of her items that were damaged. However, they were personal property items, not the actual dwelling. And what's insured is the actual dwelling. And long story short, she got to bickering and going back and forth with them, and she ended up telling them that she wasn't going to be going anywhere. So I was actually a little surprised when she reached out to me, just asking if she can have an extension. And I'm too nice. I did. I let her have it. She asked if she can have it to the first. She shot me a text asking, "Hey John, can I have it to the first? We're still having trouble clearing out some things from the back room because a tree fell on the porch." So I asked her either July 1st or August 1st. And she said July 1st, which is basically today. Yesterday was tomorrow. We have the holiday coming up, so I just gave it to the 7th, which will be next Monday. That should be plenty of time to where when we go up to the house, it should be vacant. Also, the keys should be returned to the attorney. So I'm hoping that since I'm sort of giving flexibility and leading with kindness, that all I ask is you don't even have to lead with kindness. Just follow the instructions. Just drop the keys off at the attorney's office so that I can know for sure that the unit has been vacated, it's locked up, and when we go in there to change the locks, we aren't like bumping heads with anyone. So that's where we are right now on that particular property. She has until next week, until next Monday. Hopefully she can enjoy her holiday and move on to her next property. It may be a little tough to find something. So hopefully maybe she has a friend or family or knows a private landlord that will be able to help her out. But the track record with me was not so good, so I wouldn't be able to provide a good reference. But she's pretty smart. She's like a professional tenant, and I don't think that she will put my name on anything. But if they have software, they may be able to look up and see where she stayed, Skip Tracy owner, my entity, and then eventually get my number, and then they will talk to me just depending on what type of property she's moving into. But that's where we are. It's 2 properties that I had to take back. The other one that I had to take back, we're doing a full renovation of that one, and we're going to take it to the retail market. This particular property that I'm talking about, there aren't a lot of strong retail sales in the area. Also, it's a huge old brick house. So it's one of them types of houses where you just start putting money into it, it becomes a money pit. It'll suck your money, cool. You fix this, now let's go fix this. You fix this, now let's go fix this. It's that type of property. So it's a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to put a new roof on there, fix the back porch, fix anything that was damaged from the storm, and probably just paint it, clean it out, and put it on the open market to sell as is. So that's where I am. I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Real estate is not always rosy. This is probably one of the harder parts, which is having to take a property back and your occupant having to move. They may have kids, but you have to do what you have to do. If they aren't paying their rent, or they're not paying their monthly premium, they're literally stealing from you as the homeowner, because you still have, if you have a mortgage, you have to float the mortgage, or else the bank is going to come and put both of you out. Your sewer bill, those are lendable bills. You have to pay that, otherwise they'll lend your property up. Oftentimes in the city, the water bill, that's a lendable bill. You have to pay that, otherwise they can put a lien on your property. Taxes, they can foreclose on your property. Insurance, you want to make sure that you're insured, even if you're getting money from your occupant or not. So it's just a lot of overhead that the owner still has to sort of make sure is being taken care of, even if the occupant is not participating. So unfortunately, we had to vacate it because we don't want to continue to. We had to have it vacated because we don't want to continue to have to put money out. So I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll probably record when I go in there on Monday and sort of just see the state that they left the building. I'm assuming that it's going to be another full clean out as well. I already filled up one 40-yard dumpster for the other property, and I'll be having another 40-yard dumpster delivered there on Wednesday. And I'm assuming that I'm going to need a 40-yard dumpster for this particular property as well. So if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure that you follow me, give me a subscribe. You can also check me out on Instagram at John.Lewis.official. That's Lewis, Lewis. Definitely check me out. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on next week's video.